Guys, if you want to learn how to make this cute little window shutter with the flower box on the bottom, then stay tuned. Guys, okay, so I have this piece that I was given. It is like a shutter to a window. I cannot even fit this all in a frame because it's so big. Okay, and then I was given another piece of decor, and it was 3 words, wooden words stacked on top of each other. Okay, and it said love, home, whatever. I don't even remember anymore. Anyway, I took the 3 words together since they were 3 blocks. I was hoping they would pull apart easily, and they did. Okay, I took them apart, I glued them together, and painted them black, and then I glued them to the bottom of this shutter. Okay, so these were gifted to me, so I didn't really buy them. I know my nail polish is half on, half off. I don't have time for that. My hair looks like I am an escaped insane asylum patient, but hey, we're gonna get this video done. You're gonna have to bear with me and look at me like this for the next, God, I don't even know how many videos, because I'm gonna keep trying to crank them out for you today and get on with it and stop procrastinating and get going here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint the outer frame black, and I'm gonna paint this part light gray. Then, if you didn't see from a previous video, I made this little home wreath on one of those little wooden plaques from Dollar Tree. Okay, so this is going to be part of this decor piece. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this bottom part is I'm going to turn it into like a little flower bed. I'm going to put some foam. I took a big piece of foam board from Dollar Tree, and I measured the bottom here. Where is it in the frame? See the pencil line? I measured how big this was on the bottom. I'm going to cut that out with a pair of scissors, and I'm just going to glue it to the bottom here. And then inside, once this is glued on the bottom, the foam part, I'm going to take some styrofoam, floral foam, and I'm going to put that in the inside, and that way I can shove some little flowers in there, make it like a flower box on a window. Okay, so I'm going to paint this. I'm going to glue that on and shove the foam inside, and then we're going to decide what flowers do we want to put in there. Okay, so let me get that done, and I'll be back, and I'll also put the link to the little mini wreath that I did on the plaque, just in case you want to watch how I did that or what I did. You'll have that. All right, so let me get this done and I'll be back. Hey guys, we're back, and here it is, painted front and back. It looks really different, doesn't it? And I have the foam in the bottom and the foam on the, well, this is foam board on the bottom that's just glued on, and this is the floral foam inside for the flowers. And it's really amazing what just a coat of paint can do and how much it can change the look of something. Then here is the wreath from the other project that I made that I will link in the description down below for the little wreath on the plaque. And I'm just going to take this, I don't know, let me see if I can show you. Oh no, my phone came off. Hold on guys. Technical difficulties here. All right. At the top of this, there's a little nub that I can hang this on. So I'm going to take it and just put the jute cord over the top, and then it's going to slide down and hang right there like that, okay? And then we still have the bottom, so that's the best I can show you both parts. Okay, so I was thinking about these. It just says blooming branches on it. It doesn't say anything other than that. I was thinking about these. I wanted something that kind of was a little bit taller, and I'm really liking these. But before I do that, what I'll probably do is I'll probably put a little hot glue on the top of here where this foam is, and then I'm going to get some moss, and I'm going to cover this with moss so it looks like grass, and then I'm going to stick these flowers in. Okay, so because I wanted something that was a little bit higher so it would kind of meet up with a wreath a little bit. Because if you put something in there that's really low, I was thinking about doing the greenery, but it's going to look too much the same. It's going to be too boring. And these are really, they'll be sticking down in low. So, I'm going to go with those flowers. Let me just put the moss or green grass or whatever on the bottom, and then I'm going to stick them in, and I'll show you what that looks like after that's done, and I will be right back. Guys, it's back together. I broke the bottom part off. It's back together. I had to let it glue for a dry. I had to let it dry for a day because the glue was just coming off. So I just weighted it down and let it dry. but I wanted to show you that it's done. If you don't like these flowers on the bottom, you don't have to use these. Use whatever your heart desires. It's your project. If you have anything similar to this. Okay, so if you don't have anything like this, you could always buy, they have these I don't know what you want to call it. They look like boxes at Walmart that you can paint, and they're like kind of like looks like pallets of wood. You could use the same idea and use that as you know, your top here, and then you could add just like a little flower box. You could build it with scrap wood or the Jenga tiles. You could get a couple boxes of those and stack them all together, glue them all together with some E6000 and let them dry, and then build yourself a little flower box on the front, and then use some foam and some foam board just the way I did with this, and attach that to your little wooden piece that they have at Walmart, and you could have virtually the same thing that I have right here if you don't have something like this, because this is a bit unusual. I don't know where I could even tell you to find this, because it's kind of like a little shutter for a window. It's really adorable, but I don't know where I can tell you to find this. But that's like the best idea that I have to come up with something like this. But I just wanted to add our little welcome sign from our other project. I will link that in the description box down below. I'm just going to put it right over the top, loop it over the top. I'm going to try to get this in there the best that I can, but it's pretty tall, so I don't know. There we go. I think that's as best as I'm going to get it. And that's done, so I'm pretty happy about that. Anyway, that was a train wreck, because I went on to another project while this was gluing, and I ended up breaking that one too. So that was great. But it's finished now. The other one's finished, and I'm going to keep going, and I'm moving along. All right, guys. I love you. Have a great day. Hope you liked it.